Hello and welcome to How to Create High Converting Landing Pages, a video series brought to you by Continuify. My name is Josh and I'm the founder of Continuify, a fractional marketing operations brand that focuses exclusively within the HubSpot ecosystem and integrated marketplace. This video series is a total of 7 short videos that breaks down learning the basics of landing page design to increase your conversion rates and build your database of contacts. So let's start breaking down the best practices. Anyone in sales knows the follow-up is what closes deals, and this is no different when you're creating your landing pages. So let's get into how to land this one home. There was research done a few years back that concluded that 78% of sales goes to whoever responds first. The reality is everyone lives very busy lives, and most times whoever says, "Yes, I can do that for you," wins. Are you following up fast enough? When thinking about sending your follow-up message, there are 4 things you need to consider to make sure you're saying the right things. This response typically aligns with the customer life cycle. In the awareness stage, most people are still learning about your brand. So following up by saying, "Hey, I want to book a demo," probably is getting ahead of yourself. So instead, look what your contact just engaged with and then share something that builds upon it. Once a contact moves to the consideration stage, it's safe to say that there's a potential to buy, but at the same time, you don't want to get too aggressive and scare them away. At this stage, follow the same playbook, but potentially add some gentle nudges saying, "I'd love to chat with you." Now that someone has hit the conversion stage, become super curious about the actions they are taking and try following up with, "Hey, I'd love to jump on a conversation where we can deep dive into this." At this point, there should be numerous conversion points, so you should have a good idea of how this deep dive should be handled. Lastly, at the customer stage, when people are engaging with landing pages, you might want to see this as a red flag, depending on what they're engaging with. Have your customer success teams notified of these conversions so that if something is alarming, they can reach out to your customers before it's too late and they churn out. If you've watched any of the videos in this series, you'll probably have heard me say something about message matching. But you need to remember that the trigger, conversion point, and the follow-up should all match to ensure that you're meeting the expectations of your potential buyers. If you're sending a content download, you should be sharing with them a link and potentially related content they could be interested in. For webinars and courses, be sure to share the event dates and a link to where they'll be viewing the content. If you have related content that can be reviewed before the event that can give them more context onto what you'll be sharing, that is a killer move. Demo requests, send them a calendar link so they can pick the best times to meet. Another killer move here is sharing a link to a video that they can watch where they can get to meet whom they are going to be speaking with beforehand so they can put a visual to the name. Lastly, when it comes to customer support requests, you need to jump on these quick. If you have a ticketing system, the follow-up at a minimum should be we received your request and your CRM will be reaching out to you within the next few hours. You want these people to know they are being heard so that they don't churn out or get frustrated. Now that you're equipped with the means to create a killer follow-up message, let's move on to the last chapter of this series where we'll be breaking down how to measure the performance of your landing page. Can't wait to see you there.